President Trump presided over a show of American military might in the nation's capital on Saturday evening, a celebration of the 250th anniversary of the United States Army that became a test of wills and competing imagery, with demonstrators around the country decrying his expansion of executive power.
The funding has been cut, and many veterans cannot get the health care they need.
Trump sat in a reviewing stand on Constitution Avenue as armored vehicles dating from 2 world wars and overflights of 80-year-old bombers and modern helicopters shook downtown Washington. The city was locked down, divided by a wall of tall black crowd control fences designed to assure that the parade, first of its kind since American troops returned from Gulf War in 1991, was an uninterrupted demonstration of history and American power.
You're gonna die in your sin, end up in a place called hell.
On his 79th birthday, President Trump spent more than 3 hours on Saturday taking in the scene at a military parade commemorating the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army. The event, which was officially billed as a tribute to service and a showcase of American military history, was hailed by the president's supporters as a show of strength and a savvy recruitment tactic. But his critics argue that the event was a further politicization of the military, especially after a tense week in which Trump deployed the Marines in Los Angeles to quell protests. News on Saturday was dominated by a manhunt after the assassination of Democratic state legislator in Minnesota and the attempted assassination of another. For most of the day, speculations raged about the killing of State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark, and the shooting of State Senator John A. Hoffman and his wife. At the same time, warfare escalated between Israel and Iran, with growing concerns about the possibility of a wider regional war that could draw in the United States and other major powers. Throughout the day, news anchors pulled away from domestic news to show explosions in Tehran and rockets lighting up the sky over Jerusalem. The schedule of events in Washington leaned strongly into themes of patriotism and gratitude for the Army on its 250th anniversary. The festivities included a range of exhibitions, fitness competitions on the National Mall, a recruitment drive, and showcases of historical uniforms and equipment. Over hours of coverage, conservative commentators repeatedly framed the parade as an expression of appreciation for the armed forces, free of any political messaging.